Hi everybody, I'm Laura Jean. I'm the owner, creator of Laura Jean's Wreath Room. If you're new to my channel, I hope you would like, subscribe, and follow, and share. Please sprinkle the love. Sprinkle it everywhere. I'm doing a fake bake Christmas cake. Now, I'm using 2 styrofoam. I'm going to do a double cake, actually. I was only going to do one, but why not just go for it? So I'm using these. These are cake styrofoam forms from Hobby Lobby. And this one is 4 by 11 inches. And I'm not sure what this one is. I don't have a measuring mat, but it's the next size up. And then they have even a bigger one. And you don't, if you've never made a fake cake, because trust me, I'm new at this. I'm not like professional fake baker. But you can also use, this is going to be my next cake. This is how big it's going to be right here. But you can use these from the Dollar Tree. So if you've never made a cake, I would start with these. And they come in 3 different sizes. You could use these. You could use the styrofoam. Styrofoam's expensive though, I'm not going to lie. I think this was like 13, or the big ones I think 14, then 12, and then 9. And these are boxes from Hobby Lobby, and 50% off. This was $8.59, so 50% off is like $4.25, which is a whole lot cheaper than the styrofoam. But if you've never made one, like when I did my test cake, and I'm not even going to show you it. Well, I might. I did the Dollar Tree. I started with those first, but this is going to be my next cake. So, again, if you haven't tried it, practice with the Dollar Tree boxes first before you commit to these styrofoams, because they're very expensive. And then from Hobby Lobby, I also grabbed, they have these cake boards. They're just round boards, cardboards that come, I think, in a pack of 5 or 6 that I like to put on top, and then we decorate around that. So I'm just gonna start. So the first thing you're gonna need is your lightweight spackle. And is that the spackle? You're gonna use lightweight spackling. Can you see that? Just trying to get it in there. And I got mine from Lowe's or Home Depot. You can also get them on Amazon. I have a few coming from Amazon because all my stores were out of it. So you're going to take your lightweight spackle. And I started mixing it, but then I was like, well, maybe I should wait so they can see what I'm doing. So you're just going to get a little container. And as you can see, I started mixing it. It's like a mint green. You're going to just put your lightweight spackle in a bowl. And I'm doing a couple green cakes. So all you're going to do is add paint. And you're just going to add the paint until you get it to the color you want. Like I said, I was going to have this ready ahead of time, but I want you to see how I do it. So we're just going to stir it. And I got quite a bit in here because I'm going to do a couple cakes tomorrow. And now I'm, again, not a fake bake specialist, but I'm enjoying this. So I'm going to start making them and putting them in my shop. But these take a while to dry before I can seal them. So they should be in my shop in another week or 2. They're fun to do though. I'm quite addicted to them, I'm not going to lie. And my first cake, so you know, I just went on YouTube and Pinterest and Facebook and was looking up fake bakes and fox cakes and faux cakes. I always say fox. And last year I used to always follow the Pink Tree. She does a lot of fake bake things, and that's when I did my first cake. And then this year I found Glitz and Glue, and she's just amazing. Christelle is amazing at doing these, and she shows you. So make sure you check out her channel too, her page. I don't know if she's on YouTube. This does take quite a bit of paint to get the color I want, especially the red. The red, I probably used almost a whole bottle, and I'm using the Apple Barrel Christmas Green from Walmart. But the red even when I was stirring it, it still kind of looked pink, and I used almost a whole bottle of it. And then when I applied it to the cake, it actually looked red, which is the cake right there. I don't know if you can use food coloring. I think you can. I'm not sure though. I haven't tried food coloring yet. I really wanted this darker, but it's taking a lot of paint. And it'll probably go on darker once it gets on that styrofoam, because like I said, the red looked pink. And then when I got it on there, it was actually red. But you really want to stir this up really good. And I'm just using these little spatulas. Well, they're like little butter knives, plastic butter knives from Hobby Lobby. Came in a 3-pack, and I love them. I'm just going to do one more squirt, and then we're going to move on. And again, I'm using lightweight spackle. So it's lightweight spackle, and I'm just adding paint to it right now. But I'm also going to add, I like that color. That's good. I'm also going to add some, you can use flour or cornstarch. So I'm going to add a little cornstarch just to thicken that up a little. So it's up to you how much you use. The more you add, the thicker it'll be. Good evening, and I make a mess. Bits and glue, when she does it, I swear to God, she gets nothing on her. I'm going to be very messy because I'm a messy crafter. Her table has not one drop of nothing on it. So I'm doing, I think, 2 tablespoons. Keeping ones. And you're definitely going to need paper towels and wipes because you're going to be messy. Messy. So messy. I love doing these though. Like, I got a design group that, you know, I mainly make wreaths, swags and things like that. But see how dark it got? It got way dark. You know, and I wanted to do fake bakes around the house for Christmas. I just think they look nice, so I started researching them. And like I said, I the pink tree on YouTube and then Glitz and Glue on Facebook are the ones that I really watch the most. But there's so many people that do these. So you're just thickening that up with your cornstarch or flour. I'm telling you, it takes a lot of stirring. I should have really good arm muscles by now. All right. So it looks like frosting. I'm just going to grab a wipe real quick, and then we're going to start frosting. Oh, let's see. I don't know if I should do 2 cakes tonight. That's a lot. All right, let's start with the top one. That way, and I don't want to get this form dirty, so I'm going to set that over there, and we're going to use the one that I already got dirty. And we're going to start with the top one so it can dry while we're doing the bottom one. All right, so I'm going to set this right. Actually, I'm going to grab wax paper too so it's easier to lift onto the new one. Hold on one second. I changed my craft room around, so I got to remember where I put things. I'm just going to put it in the wax paper down right here. All right, so we're going to set this here. Now, all you're going to do is you're going to take your spackling frosting, and you could do, you know, just get it on there, just like you're frosting a regular cake, but I'm just going to go up. Just going to go up with it. You just want to make sure that you're covering the whole styrofoam. You don't want to see, and when I first did my first cake, I used a lot of spackle. You don't need a lot of spackle. I was trying to make it look like it had tons of frosting on it. I used way too much. You don't need a lot on here. So, spackling, you know, I think a gallon is around $24 on Amazon. I believe it's cheaper at the hardware stores. It's around $20. I could be wrong, though. I don't remember. So, you're just going to go around it. And again, you could swirl it. However you want to put it on is totally up to you. I'm just going straight up. It was just the easiest for me to do. Have any of you guys made these? I've been in fake world all week. I gotta get Christmas going. I gotta unload it all. I gotta get this room decorated. I gotta do the whole house. But I've been enjoying these fake bakes. The cake forms are from Hobby Lobby. These are cake styrofoam forms from Hobby Lobby. They come in 3 different sizes. They even have the flatter one, so you can have, like, you know, the white in the middle and then another one on top, the skinnier. I left it in the other room, so I was going to try to do that too, but I'm not brave enough to do that on here. And then I mix some cornstarch in. So it's paint. This right here, this mixture, the green, is lightweight. You want to make sure you get lightweight spackling, okay? Do not get regular. You're going to be really mad. It's just not going to come out right. So get the lightweight spackling in whatever color you want your cake to be. I wanted mine green. And then you're going to add about 2 tablespoons of it depends on how thick you want your frosting. Flour or cornstarch to thicken up that mixture. You just want to go all the way around and make sure that you covered it all up. It's looking pretty good. So I'm just going to leave it alone. All right, so let's cover this for now. Let's move this one out of the way. Let's get the big one going. So I'm just going around. Again, you can do it any way you want. And I can't believe I'm doing 2 cakes instead of just 1. And I was like, yeah, I was just going to do the top one and then add it to this tomorrow. But I was like, nah, just do it all. Again, I'm not super fast at this either, so I might be here a while. I love these, though. They look so real. They look just like cake. Thank God my husband knows they're fake, because he probably would have tried to eat it and ruined it, and I would have killed him. So people do it different ways. For the ice and dripping that I'm going to do, you could set it on the top, and then it's really drippy, and then spread it until it drips down. But I don't do it that way. I take a little squirter and squirt it where I want my drips. And I didn't do the top because I'm holding it. But I'll get there. Totally up to you how you start it and do it. This is just how I do it. I got this from Hobby Lobby. It's just a clear, when I do paints, there's paints all over it. Painting or something, I put it down to protect my table. Because like I said, I'm a little messy when I'm crafting and creating things. You could use wax paper. So you just want to make sure you're covering all of the white on the styrofoam. Just going to zoom it around and look one more time. Okay. Now, I'm going to put green on here. Like I said, some people do the dripping on here in the white, but I'm going to do green. So I'm just going to cover this all up. And yeah, this is going to hold that top piece on, so I don't have to glue it or anything. Now, some of the styrofoams on the edges are a little banged up. So I'm just trying to fill that in with the spackling here. Hi, Christelle. There she is. There's the queen of the fake bakes. I was just telling them how I'm not as fast and as neat as you. Like, I'm very messy. You guys, she can make a whole cake and not have 1 ounce of paint on her frosting or nothing. I'm like, how does she do that and not make a mess? It's crazy. I've been binge watching her videos. Last night she was doing her Spanish night for all her Spanish followers, and she was speaking in Spanish. I had no idea what she was saying. I wish I did, though. I wish I could speak another language. It's so cool. But you could still see what she was doing, and it was so adorable. I can't keep up. I've spent so much money on these fake big things. You would think I was doing it for years. Like, no kidding. My group's like, are we going to get back to wreathing? I'm like, yeah. Maybe. I'm a little obsessed right now. It gives you a break. It's something different to do. You know, I get burnt out from doing wreaths all the time. Isn't it so cute? Now, like I said, Christelle does the white on it, the frosting, and then spreads it so it drips. But I like to use my little squirter to do that. All right. Now, because I'm being brave and doing 2 of them, like dumb. Again, I'm not. This is only like my 4th cake I've ever tried to do. You should have seen the first cake I did last year in my group. I was trying to find it to show you. Like, see guys, it improves how much you can. Now you really want to get this in the center, and I probably should have not did that. I'm going to have to touch it, and I'll just fix it after. It's hard to tell when you're short. Move that over. I think it looks pretty centered. I'm going to say it's pretty centered. Hold on. Like I said, you definitely want wipes and paper towels. They are fun, Amy. You should try it. I'm telling you, I'm so addicted to them. It's ridiculous. I can't explain. I probably spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And I just started doing them. I'm so obsessed. I'm going to be doing these all summer. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and spread the green on the top. You guys don't even know what the theme is to the cake yet. Which I had to figure out today. It's like, oh my God, what are we going to do? There's a few different cakes I want to do, so it's hard to decide which one to do today. And like I said, I was only going to do one and then finish it tomorrow, but I'm like, you might as well just do the whole thing now. So again, if you're just watching, this frosting that you're seeing me frost the cake, this green frosting, is lightweight spackle, paint, and then some flour or cornstarch, like 2 tablespoons I put in here, just to thicken it up. They're so fun. I'm so obsessed. I tried to get my sister over here for 2 days now. Like, you gotta help me. I got so many fake bakes I want to do. And just, spread it around. You can get as fancy as you want with it. But I'm trying to make it look like a real cake, and I don't bake real cakes. I bake the box cakes. We throw the frosting and some sprinkles on, and it's gone in a night. So I don't try to get too fancy with my real cakes. I think I'm a little off-centered, but I'm not going to play with it. So we have all that on. We got the frosting. Yay. So we're just going to cover this up, and this will stay good. So I just put it away because I'm going to be using this again tomorrow for another cake. Because I want to do that. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers. Oh my God, that one's going to be fun. And then just put your top back on. I love these little spatula. It's not a spatula. It's like a thick butter knife, plastic butter knife from Hobby Lobby. They come in a 3-pack and they're awesome. Because I tried using the little popsicle, the thick ones, but I push too hard. I break them. They're so fun to make. They're very addicting, you guys. Very addicting. All right, so now we're going to do the frosting part. Not the frosting, the drip. Okay, that's not done with lightweight spackle. The frosting part is the lightweight spackle. The drip part we're going to use, let me just move this out of the way. I should have probably zoomed in on this. We're going to use Whoa. Now, I don't think I've ever seen Christelle use conditioner, but I do. Or the Mod Podge. You're going to use DAP Fast Dry Acrylic Latex Caulk, okay? It's DAP Fast Dry Latex Caulking. And this is what we're going to use for our drip, okay? So you're going to need this, and you just squeeze some in there. You could get these at your hardware store, Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart. Oh, I forgot to cover this top, and it's probably got a hard piece in there. Come on, squeeze out. Yeah, so this one is just so far Styrofoam. Again, those Styrofoam cake forms are from Hobby Lobby. But if you're new, and this is about, let me just put a little more in there because I'm going to do a lot of drip. You really got to you don't need a whole bunch of this. You're just going to put some in the container. And then whatever color paint you want your drip to be, and I want mine to be white. Did I take my white paint out? And I'm using a matte paint. And again, it's the Apple Barrel from Walmart. Thought I had an open one. And I know I got an open one. Oh, they're both full. Shake it good though. I hate when you start using them and then that, ugh. Anyways, mix your paint. Now, if you want it even runnier, and then put a little bit of Mod Podge in there. But if you want it even runnier, you can add water. But I use this from the Dollar Tree, the VO5 conditioner. When I did my ice cream cone this summer, I was trying to make a real looking ice cream cone. Isn't it so cool? Oh, I forgot to zoom out. That's what I used. I used the conditioner for that drip. So I'm going to add, did I add the glue? I can't remember. I think so. Did I? You guys, did I add the glue? I don't remember. Someone tell me. Does it crack when you put it on that thing? No. Nope. I did that red one just like it, and no, it didn't crack. You do have to wait for them to completely dry. I'm going to seal mine. Christelle, do you seal these? She sells them and ships them. I can't remember if I did the glue. No glue, thank you. So I'm just going to pour a little glue in here. And for this part, I'm going to use one of the little things that stir, because there's glue. Get your little stick. And I did the glue. I'm losing my thought here. You're going to stir it really good. Because we want it really runny. Not really, really runny, but, you know, runny enough to drip down the cake. Now, you could just take it with your little knife or popsicle stick here and hold it up and just drip it down with that. But I like to use the little square thing. So I just really want this. Let me see. I think it could be a little bit. I'm going to add a little conditioner to it. Yeah, I did Mod Podge and paint and the DAP latex acrylic caulking. And I add a little conditioner to mine, but you can just add water. And then, like I said, you could use just this and hold it up and drip it down. But I like to use my little squirter thing. I just like using it better. The conditioner is just to help make it more runnier. I don't know, when I was looking up videos last year, and I've watched so many that I can't remember why, but I used it for my ice cream cones, and they came out great. So I don't know why I'm using it, but I do. So I bought this at Hobby Lobby, and then they have the, see, I love these little spreaders. Christelle, you got to get one of these. They're better than those little popsicle things. Or you could use this. And then this comes with even pointier tips. But I'm just going to use this little thing. And I just pour this into there. Because I'm not as good as putting that drip down as Crystal is yet. So I like to use this. She's good with a little spatula. Oh, I forgot to cover the bottom stripping. See, that's why you want to put down wax paper, because you're going to make a mess. I don't know if I'm going to use that much. Okay. Now, again, guys, this is just fun. If you mess it up, you could just do it over. So don't take it so seriously. Okay. I gotta concentrate. I'm not a professional at these. So let's start the bottom one. And I'm trying to get, I'm gonna pan in for you. Okay. Maybe I should go around the other side. Alright, so I just come over on the side and I just start dripping it down on the sides. So I'm just gonna take it and just run it right along the edge so it drips down. This is how I like to do it. Everybody has their own way though. I'm just gonna turn it a little bit so I can see. It's hard to do it from the front, but I'm trying to give you guys so you can see what I'm doing. Just going right around the edge. And don't worry if you drip it somewhere that you didn't want it, because you could just touch it up with your frosting, aka your lightweight spackle. So it does that drip. Isn't that so cool? I'm telling you, I'm so addicted to these. I could just make cakes. I could just do fake bakes all the time now. Like last year, someone in my design group asked me to do a fake bake, and I was like, why? What do you do with them? Why do people want fake bakes? I just didn't get it. And I did a cake. No, like I said, I went on YouTube and I found the pink tree. And I did a cake, but I wasn't really trying to decorate. It wasn't really that fancy. I just was showing them the method of what I seen. And then this year, I decided I really want to do fake bakes. I don't know why. I just think they're cool looking, especially the cakes and the cocos. I think I seen Christelle. And I was already following her. I didn't know that. So I must have seen her before, but I wasn't doing fake bakes then, so I just didn't pay attention, I guess. But now I love them. All right, so I'm just going to touch up a couple spots. So if you want drips in more spots, just squirt it. Like, I like them to try to look like I got long ones running in certain areas. Isn't it cool? I love it. And once this is completely dry, I will be listing this in my shop. I don't know how much to price these out for yet. That I gotta message and find out, because I have no idea. All right, so I need to pour more in here because I used all that. So it's really up to you how much drip you want. Just again, cover that hole and pour that in there. I might have to make up more. God, I'm so messy. I just got it everywhere. All right. I'll be a professional one day. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing on the top, guys. I'm just going to go around the lip of the cake. Just let it drip down. These are so cool. Are you guys going to try it? If you try it, you need to send me pictures. I need to see your pictures. Christelle's got me addicted to these. I've been binge watching her. I'm telling you, she's amazing, guys. Make sure you're checking out Glitz and Glue. And she's so freaking sweet and cute. Well, she's beyond cute. I'm cute. She's beautiful. But anyways, you're just gonna last night she did a, oh, it was so cute. Shake, a milkshake. Is it a milkshake with a cupcake? I can't remember. I've been watching so many of them. Oh, I forgot to show her my ice cream I made. I don't know. I thought I posted that there. Yeah, I ran out. I think I got to make more. I don't got enough. All right, let's just whip up a little bit more. All right, so again, I'm going to put a little bit more caulking. I got to practice though. I don't like, I suck at the gaps and crack, how they use the gaps and crack foam, and then you spray them in the cupcake tins. I mean, I've been trying to do those since last year, and I just don't like the way they come out. They say only fill it halfway, and I did, and they didn't expand, and they were only half full, and I was so mad. But I do like using the ornaments or the styrofoam balls. I haven't even gotten to those yet, though. Because I like when she puts the big cupcake on the top. I love that. I wanted to show her. Christelle, look. So she did a whimsical. I'm just going to zoom out for a minute. She did a whimsical cupcake. I mean, my cupcake might be a little tall. But I did the cone with the mint chocolate chip and then the cupcake inside the ice cream cone. They're just so cool. You know, you start getting a little more creative the more you're doing them. And again, she gives you a lot of ideas that I never seen anybody else give you those ideas. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Christelle, because I'm loving these. Again, I'm just not as neat as you are, though. All right, so we put the caulk in here, and now I'm just going to add more white paint. That one's not open. So I'm going to add white paint. And then let's add a little bit of Mod Podge. I think when I did my ice creams, I didn't do Mod Podge. Because the caulking, is there a reason for the Mod Podge? I don't know. I just did what she does. And I always put a little conditioner in mine. It just thickens it up. Or loosens it, I think. Again, you can use water, but I have that left over from when I was doing my ice cream cones. Which I locked myself in a room for 3 days trying to figure out how to make those cones look real. And I did it. I love those. And that's the last time I've tried to do anything fake. So just really stir this up. You want it to be, you know, like a drip consistency so it drips down the cake. Get all those air bubbles out of there. Oh. I told you guys I'm very messy. I'm a messy crafter. Even when I'm doing my wreaths, my table's completely crazy. I just want to wipe that up because it is glue. All right. Now I'm just going to pour that into my little pen here. This is going to be so cute. You guys, I went to the at-home store today and I picked up, I was like, oh my God, that would, now everything, before everything I looked at was for wreaths. Oh, that would be pretty. Now I'm like, oh my God, that would be cute on top of cake. Oh my God, that would be cute. Like, I'll show you in a second. Okay. Oh, God, you guys, I swear to God, she gets nothing on her. Nothing. Thank you, Crystal. She gets nothing on her. She's so neat. Like, I don't know how she does it. All right, so again, I'm just going to finish my drip. Oh, I dripped it on the cake. It's okay, because we're going to do something down there. My thing won't squeeze. I don't want to over squeeze it. Hold on. I don't want to push too hard and then it flies out so fast. Okay. I'm just finishing my drip. So like I said, if you want to go around, if you see some long ones that don't drip down too far, just add more to it. Like, let me get in front of you. I'm going to actually walk around. Let's see. Yes, I don't like right here. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, so I'm sorry. This is not coming out right. Oh, there's bubble. Alright, I'm just going to leave it for now. I can touch it up later. So I went all the way around. Actually, let me get back here. I got air bubbles in here. Alright, I'm going to set that down and put my lid on. And we'll move this out of the way. Alright. So, now we're going to get our, let's see, do I want green? No, I want white. I didn't mix white. Oh, shoot. Hold on, let me get my white. We're going to mix up some lightweight spackle because I want white frosting. So we're going to do white. So I'm just going to get my little bowl out. And let's put some spackling in a bowl. So I'm just going to take, again, make sure you're using lightweight spackle. Okay, do not get regular spackle. You are going to be mad and it's not going to be my fault. So I'm just going to put some in here. So we're making white frosting. That white is drip, okay? That's not frosting. I'm just going to get a little bit more because I do tend to use more than I should probably need. Oh, nope, wrong one. So we're going to add white. So we have the lightweight spackle. I'm going to add some white to it. And again, it depends on how white you want yours. Now the spackle is white, but we want it like a vanilla white and not a starch white. So that's why we add the paint. Stir it really good. I'm going to add a little bit of cornstarch in there. I think I'm just going to put a tablespoon, a heaping tablespoon in there. Maybe a little more. Let's do a little more. I want it to be nice and thick. Okay. Stir it, and I'm going to add just a little bit more white. I'm grabbing the wrong one. Alright, so stir it up really good. That cornstarch or your flour just helps thicken it up. So you want it to be thick. Again, you guys, if you're just starting to do these, I would not start with a styrofoam from the Hobby Lobby. I would get the Dollar Tree boxes and practice with one of those. That's what I did before I did the two I made. And you could definitely tell it's a practice cake. It was horrible. I definitely over frosted it and everything. And I'll actually show you. That was only the second time I made a cake. And then the red and white one was the third cake. And the chocolate was my fourth cake. And this is my fifth cake. So again, I'm still new at learning how all this. But I'm super, super loving them. So you really want to make sure you're mixing this and getting all of that air bubbles and that cornstarch mixed in there. I'm telling you, my arm muscles. I'm too old for this. I'm not that strong no more. Alright, so I'm going to grab a, what are these called? I always call them baker bags. Pastry bags? Is it a pastry bag? Is that what it's called? Hold on, I'm going to grab a cup. I don't know what they're called. I'm not a baker. I'm a fake baker. I don't even like to cook dinners anymore. We eat out now. All right, let me grab my scissors. Okay, so where's my tips? Thought I had the one out. All right, so I'm going to use a star tip, and it's kind of like a medium. Oh, I can't. I wanted to point at the phone. It's like a medium tip, but you could use whatever you want. You're just going to cut the tip off your bag. A piping bag. Thank you. A piping bag. My daughter makes cookies and sells them. Real cookies. I always forget the name of them. I tried to get her to do the fake bakes for me. I found the little gumdrops at Hobby Lobby. Oh, you know what I found at Hobby Lobby? Because I wanted gumdrops too. But you guys, I just bought so many silicone molds, and I found one for gumdrops. I'm so excited. But I bought those. And I was going to break the jar to use these on my cake, but they're so cute. I got like 5 of them. They're so cute that I don't want to take them out because the tops are glued on. Is that what you're talking about? Is that what you found? Because I didn't see any other gumdrops. All right, so you guys, I got my piping bag. You're going to push that down nice and tight. I like to put a cup because it's just easier to get into the bag. Kayla, my daughter, showed me this because, you know, she's the baker. I'm not a baker. I mean, I can make cookies and cake in a box, and that's as far as I'm going. And then you're just going to take your frosting here and put it down in that bag. And you could do whatever you want. I mean, you could really go. I was looking up some cakes on Pinterest, and I'm like, oh my God. I'm going to get that good someday. Now, they're probably, maybe, no, I don't think they were real. Okay. Then you're just going to push this down. Can you guys still see me? Is the cake in your way? Okay. You really want to push all the air out. So push it down in your piping bag. I always call it a baker's bag. If you guys are just joining me and you've never seen me before, hello, I'm Laura G. Welcome to my page. If you guys wouldn't mind, please sprinkling the love, which means share. Share my live, because sharing is caring. I really appreciate it. It helps me grow, and I appreciate it. And make sure that you like and follow. So I'm just going to give that a little squirt. And then we're just going to come over here. Yeah, so when I did my test cake, I got carried away with this right here. I was like, dear Lord, I'm going to show you that, okay? Because, like I said, practice, guys. Practice on at least one cake first. All right, so I'm going to start down. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, oh, God, I almost forgot. We got to get this up on the, because this is the dirty one I was using. I got to get it on the regular clean one. And I took the wax. I was going to use that wax paper, and I moved it. Oh, this is always a pain. Son of a gun. I forgot I did that. Hold on, I can't reach it. I have to touch the cake. Okay. So, I got, again, these cardboards are for cakes, and they come in a pack at Hobby Lobby, and they have them in all different sizes. So, we're going to transfer this cake to the clean board. You guys pray for me, okay? Say a little prayer for me. All right. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, dear Lord. You know what I'm going to do? Where's my spatula? Where's my little... Let me get a clean one. Hold on. I had to do this the other day. And I put the wax paper under there to transfer, and I freaking moved it. Clean one. All right, so... Don't do this because I forgot. Okay, I forgot. I'm just going to shift it over. Actually, let's not put it on there first. Let's just shift it over. Ta-da! I did it. Now let's get it centered. There was a little part under here that I could scoop under. There we go. Yay! First time I did that. This is the second time I've done that. I should have that down by now. All right, you just want to make sure. This is my test board. It's my little one that I mess up. And then we're going to set that up here. Now you could, oh, I just did. You could paint the bottom of this board to coordinate with your color of your cake. But I didn't. All right, let me just cover this up so it doesn't dry out. Alright, again, you want to make sure all your air's out of your bag. I'm going to twist my bag, and then I'm just going to start doing all around the edge. See, I got green all over it, but that's okay. I'm going to cover that. I'm just going to squeeze it, let go. Squeeze it, let go. I'm going to do that all the way around. I can see some of the green on it from sliding the cake. But you could use different colors. You don't have to do, it's really, there's another cake I'm going to do that's more colorful. And it's going to have a little gumball machine on it. It's so cute. I'm telling you, she's got me so addicted. I can't believe how much money I'm spending on buying this stuff. I love it. Like the little peppermint, those little peppermint candies that you can't seem to get anywhere. I shop at Hobby Lobby all the time. It's right near my house. So the managers and all the girls know me. And I was like, I went there all week. And she goes, I don't think we're going to get those in, Laura. So she called the Fayetteville store that's about a half hour from my house. And they had them. And I bought all of them. I bought every one they had left. Next year I'll make sure to buy them all. So we're just going all the way around. All right, and then I'm going to do the same thing on that second row. Now, you could make the bottom ones the bigger one and then jump up and do the smaller tip on the top, but I'm just going to use the same tip. I feel like my cake's that centered, but I'm not going to play with it. I'm going to put more frosting in here. Let me just move that over for a second. We're going to do the top. I live in upstate New York. I live in Baldwinsville, New York. I'm like 17 minutes from Syracuse. So, I had to run out to the Fayetteville store. I ran all the way out there. The manager called and found out that they had some out there, which I couldn't believe. And I got freaking lost because I was talking on the phone and I missed my exit. And I mean, I knew I was in Manlius, but I don't drive around Manlius, so I don't know the roads. My navigation would not pull, so it kept saying can't find destination. So I had to use my phone. Oh, I was so mad. So I went like an hour out of my way just to get them. But look, I'm going to show you how many I got. That's why I drove out there. Look how many I got. I bought them all. him. They're so cute in the cakes. All right, so again, you're going to push all the air out, push it all down. And I'll come back in and touch up the icing because I like the drips to be, be long, short, and over on this side, they're all short, so I'll have to add some long ones in. You're just going to squirt it on there or do your little drip with your knife or your spoon or whatever. Whatever you want to use. You don't have to go out and buy all the little things I did. I did these ones smaller. Well, it's too late for that. Yes, I love hides, hot dogs, and coonies. Do you know a lot of people don't know what a coonie is? Which I find just, when I had my meet and greet, my camp meet and greet, I did a cookout and supplied lunches. And I was like, do you girls want a coonie? And they're like, what? What's a coonie? And I was like, are you kidding? Or salt potatoes. They didn't know what salt potatoes were. I'm like, do you guys not have these things down south? And you don't. Which is crazy. Y'all don't know what you're missing. So again, I just squeeze and let go. I don't like push into it. I just squeeze it and let go. So I get the size I want. Oh my God, I might have to make more up. I'm going to try to make it all the way around. I thought I got it. Well, I still have to make more for the top. Shoot. All right, so we went all the way around. So we have our dripping. We got our little thing in there. Now for the top. I'm trying to debate what I want to do on the top. So let me pull up my little things. So we could do sprinkles. So we should probably add some of them now. Now I don't have fake sprinkles that are Christmas colors. And I want to use Christmas color. Like I have like all the other colors, but I don't have Christmas colors. So I'm using these little sequins. They're just little green sequins. I'm trying to think of where I got these. I think I got them. I don't know, guys. I had them. I just found them. And I was like, oh, I got some. So I could use these. And I got red. And I think... Actually, and I got white. I think I might use white. Yes, I love coonies. See, now I want a coonie. So I'm going to take the little white sequins, and I'm just going to use those as sprinkles. And I'm going to sprinkle some across the top. And also, where I did those little, I just made those, whatever they're called, flowers, or I don't know what they are, decorative things. You could take, and it really depends on how fancy you want to get with your cakes. You could take your little tweezers, which I know I just bought them because I was trying to do this without them and that didn't work. But you could take little tweezers, and again, I bought these at Hobby Lobby in the bacon section. They came in a 3-pack. And then I have these little gems. I always have little jewel gems for projects. And I buy them by a bag at Michael's. Michael's has them in all different colors. But you could take little jewels and set them. And actually, that's not the right. Let's see. You could set them in the middle. Try not to lose the little tips. Drop it. Trying to find what size I want. And I'm not sure if I want to do this, but I'm just showing you. You could take the little jewel and set it right in the middle. And you could do that all the way around if you're patient enough, okay? Well, I'm sure you guys don't want to watch me put those, or you could do every other one. The jewels in every other one. So I thought, oh my God, that would look so cute. I was trying to use the bigger sprinkles, but I didn't have them. So you could do that. And now that I did it, I feel like I have to finish it. What's a coonie? See? It's a white hot dog. Oh my God, you guys, I can't. I'm still in shock that I should have used the smaller ones. What size did I use on those? All right, I'm just going to skip that. I can put those on later because that's going to be time consuming. I'm sure you guys don't want to watch me put them in every single one. So let's get back to the sprinkles. But wait, I lost my little... Yeah, I was trying to do those with my finger, and I said, oh, I need tweezers. And I couldn't find my regular tweezers. Okay, so I'm just going to sprinkle them. It's kind of hard to get these on the side. I did what Christelle and her followers told her, just to hold it in her hand and blow like that. So you could do that. It's okay. We make messes. I don't want them clumped in a whole bunch of spots though. I'm just trying to get it stuck on the side too. Is my mom on here? My mom's supposed to be watching me today. Hi, Aunt Mary. It's a coonie. I love coonies with the mustard, and I never liked mustard. And I think last year I finally tried a coonie with the mustard, and I was like, "Oh, girl, you've been missing all that." Maybe I should have did green on the white. No. All right, that's good. I'll clean this up after. Those little sprinkle things. All right, you guys, for the top of my cake, I got... So I found these today that I think I might do, and I thought these were adorable, because I'm actually going to do a cake I'm going to show you in a second. This is from the at-home store. I'm trying to untwist it. Oh. Okay, so I got these from the at-home store, and they have all different colors and kinds, but I thought that might look cute around the bottom, because you want to put something around the bottom of this cardboard so you don't see the unfinished. It makes it look nice, but those might be a little big. We'll see. Or you could do little beads. You could do beads around it. You could do twine. The last one I did red and white twine around it, or yarn. But, okay, so I got these little gingerbread people, but they might be a little too big. But I was going to put her on top of the cake. Isn't she so cute? So, I want to set her right on top of the cake. Just like that. Let me see if she's centered. Dear God. Oh, she's so cute. Okay, so I got her. And then I got... These are all too big. All right, hold on. I got them too. Let's see. These are from the at-home store. I had to run to the at-home store this morning for my placemats that I put on back of wreaths. I was out of certain colors. And then, of course, I went and looked at all the stuff. But I'm just going to turn around to go to the front so I don't have to keep turning that. Let's see. I was thinking of maybe adding them down there. What do you think? I'm afraid to put them there. You can put them down there. Oh, I don't know. Then I made candies with plaster of Paris. Can you see those? Plaster of Paris. So I made some of those. And that's just, you just mix 2 parts to 1 part water. And add it to your silicone molds. So I made those. But then Hobby Lobby has those. These little candies. And I got the little lollipops. And they also make little lollipops. I don't think I have any in here. But, oh, and then I bought a bag. I think I'm going to use these. These are cute. Yes. All right, these will go because she's got... this comes in a big bag. These are just little felt candies. They come in a huge bag, I think, for $5.99. So I just pulled out all the red and green ones. So I think I'm going to use these. You can add lollipops. Again, I made some of those candies. I mean, I made enough of them to put on here. These are a little bit heavier. So if you're shipping cakes or something, and, you know, got to consider weight too. But, you know, I ship gigantic briefs, so I think these come in a little pack with the red and green that say Merry Christmas. You could put that in there. I mean, there's so much things you can do. I just got to turn this forward towards me to look for a minute. I just like one on top. You can use the other two on a single. Yeah, I'm not going to add them. They're too big. I thought they'd fit, but they're a little big. But they were holding the little candy. So I was like, oh. No. Oh, no. They're going on top. No. That looks cute. It's like mom with her kids. I'm just going to commit and do it, guys. Well, I don't know if they're going to stand up, though. My frosting is not that thick. Oh. They're not. I would have to slice. I'm going to put them in there. I'm going to make a slit. Because look, I'm going to show you. I'm going to have to put a slit in there. So I can sink them down in that styrofoam. Styrofoam. But, I'm trying not to get in your way. Look how cute those look. It's like mom and dad, or the mom with the two kids. But I got to make a slit to sink them in there a little so they stand up. Should I do it right now? I never put a slit in there. I'm nervous. Did you like them with that? What do you think? And I'm going to do some of these on top, but I'm going to use a bigger mold for that. We need to whip up more frosting. I told you this one's going to be a minute. I don't even know if I have enough. I ordered 2 things of the lightweight spackle. Oh, actually, my husband found me a little one. And actually, I think I have Dollar Tree. You could also pick them up at the Dollar Tree for $1. These little containers. I think I have enough. Because I want to add some up around the top of the cake. So let me do that right now before I put the rest of the stuff on it. So let me move this out of the way. I told you I'm messy. Oh, did I get green in that? So we're going to need white and green. Oh, shoot. That's so cute. I'm all out. So Amazon was supposed to bring this today, and they sent me things saying I wasn't going to get it till tomorrow. And I was only going to do the one cake, so I was like, I got enough. But now I'm like, uh-oh. Maybe we should have did the one. But no, I forgot. My husband picked me up a small one down in town for $10. I was like, and it's not even, I don't even know what brand it is. I've never used it. But we might have to. Alright, so I'm going to add some white paint. Yeah, because we're doing white. Let's add a little bit of flour. That should be enough just to do the top. Let's whip it up. Babe? Mike? Someone's in there. You could get so creative with these. Add just a little bit more paint. What's Jane asking? Jane, that was, I believe Lowe's sells them for 19 something. On Amazon, they're 24. So at Lowe's, I picked one up last week, and it was 19 something. But I went to Lowe's, I went to Walmart, and they didn't have it, which was weird. I was like, I've never not seen it there. Completely gone, and I found one left at Home Depot. So I had to order the other ones on Amazon, which were more. But my husband bought a little small one, and it was $10 at the local hardware store. And I don't even know the brand. Alright, so I'm just going to shove this down in here. Baby! Is he not hearing me? And I was going to switch to another star tip, and I forgot, so we're just going to use the same one. I was going to do a bigger one on top, but I forgot. Yeah, and I do put air conditioner to the, not for the dripping part, for the drip that I did. And that's with caulk, okay? That's not with the lightweight spackle. So make sure you're squeezing it all the way down and getting all that air out. Twist your bag off. And we'll get started. Let me, okay, I am handed. Let's move that over. So I'm going to do this. So I'm going to do white, then green, then white, then green. So I'm going to leave a spot for green. So I'm just going to start white, then I would do green, then white, green, green, white, space that good. Okay, so now we're going to do, great, hold on, I need one more tissue. Okay, so let's do, now we're going to mix up, well, we already have the frosting mix, thank God. So let me grab a bag. Let's see if we got any of the small ones. I do. That one's got a round tip though, so we have to take that out. Oh, I need that tip. Nope, I'm just going to use a different tip. I ain't taking that out. Let me grab another tip. We'll use the big one on the green. Actually, I'll just use this medium one and try to make it look like that one. I don't know, though. We'll see. Let's drop that down in there. in a piping bag. It's a piping bag. Okay, then we're going to fill this one up with green. I'm sorry, I try to keep my table clean so it's not so distracting, but like I said, I'm not the neatest at these. But they're so fun. They're fun, fun, fun. Let's give it a little stir. And this is, again, just the lightweight. This is lightweight spackling and paint. And I put cornstarch, but you can use flour. Just the flour or the cornstarch is just to thicken it up. Just put as much as you want in, as thick as you want it. I can't scoop it with these. I'm so messy at this. This bag's a lot shorter. So squeeze all the air out. Set this aside for a second. Slide this back over. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing except with the green. I got white in there. Alright, I'm going to do the same thing. Just going to go all the way around. Some of these are spread out too far. But that's alright. Doesn't need to be perfect, because if this was a real cake, it would not even be this pretty. And I almost dropped it. Oh dear Lord. Alright. So now you can just put the little, I'm debating on if I want to use these real ones or these little fake ones. Let me just look. I had to turn it for me for 1 second. So I think I'm just going to randomly add these. Push them in. So let's do red, green. Make sure that they're even. And I'm going to turn around so you can see what I'm doing. It's hard for me to get in the front though. So I'm just using these little and I'll fix that. You want to make sure they're even though. So I'm doing red, green, red, green. Make sure they're about spaced amount, same amount. I'm kind of pushing them in there. Turn it. Red, green, turn it. So I'm just doing that all the way around. I gotta get more. Those are cute. Do you guys like those? Are you guys going to try to do a cake? I love these. I'm so excited. They're just so much fun. You guys, I wish when I knew how to do this kind of stuff when my kids were little. Like every time I'm making one of them, like the shakes, or I'm like, oh, I wish I had grandkids, or, you know, I knew how to do this when my kids were little, because we used to do all kinds of projects. And I just wish I knew how to do these. Okay, this one's going to be a little close to that. Nope, I don't want it that close. We're just going to do 2 reds. All right, and trying to think, maybe I'll do I want up next to her? She's holding a sucker. Maybe I won't do anything up there. I think I'm going to add more sprinkles up there. Let's do green. I am going to do those little beads all the way around, though. I just don't want you guys to sit here and watch me tediously put them in. I'm going to add some sequins on here. So I'm just going to blow it. These ones are the green. I did the red or the white earlier. And you can try to put them in there, but I'm too impatient for that. These are just little sequins. I bought them in a little bag at Hobby Lobby has them. Joann's has them. Most of your craft stores, Michael's. Just little sequins. I might be getting a little carried away. But just like my race, I like a lot of stuff on stuff. It's no different with my fake bakes. Oh, sometimes less is more. Don't tell me that. What do you guys think? Are you liking it? I love it. Kind of looks just like the red and white one. It's just green and white. My next cake's going to be different. It's going to be 5 levels. That's really going to be fun. Definitely going to need lots of spackling and stuff. Alright. And I don't know, did you think I should add red too or no? Thank you, Suzette. Probably, Sean, probably. But sometimes you don't want to do too much, so I like to get them in my hand so I can just throw them. That's okay. We'll throw those in a mixture in a different container. I still feel like I'm missing something in the front, though. I got to add more drip. That's not my thing. Where's my drip? I'll do more drips. I don't know about the little sequins. I think I'm going to, or those little beads. I think I'm going to put them, I mean, I don't want to overkill it, but I kind of want to overkill it. I want something else. Oh, I know. Where's that Merry Christmas thing? Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm going to turn around and show you a minute. So I have this little Merry Christmas. It came in a pack from Hobby Lobby. I think it came with 3 red and 3 green. It just says Merry Christmas. And I was like, oh, those are cute. And I think I'm going to put it right in the front on the 2nd level, right underneath her. It's not going to bend and stay, though. I'm going to hold it there, so hold on. I can't let go. I might have to glue this on after it dries. Thank you, Barbara. I just, when you like doing something, then you kind of pick it up. If it's like, like last year when they said, will you do a fake bake? I was like, okay. But this year, oh, see, that's not, it's going to keep bending. It won't stay. I'm going to show you what I was trying. I'm going to glue this, though. I'm going to wait for this to dry, and I'm going to show you, because this won't bend. It keeps going straight. Wait, let me see if I can bend it more. Ah, I broke it. Or did it make it bendy? I'm getting it all dirty. Ah, now I gotta wash it. But I want this right on the second level. I'm gonna have to use a different one. I just got stuff all over that. Wasn't paying attention. Yes, Sarah. This will be on my YouTube channel, and it'll always be on Lord Jean's Read Room page, okay? You can just go under videos and watch the replay. And it'll also be on my YouTube channel. And again, if you guys are new to my channel, I hope you will like, follow, subscribe. I'm on all social networks. I do lives on Wednesday on YouTube, every Wednesday. And I also have a design group. That's $20 a month. But this, I got it dirty, guys, so, and I kind of indented that now, so I'm going to have to put it there. But I want that little Christmas, see how cute that would have been there? But it was popping straight out. And I was trying to bend it, and then I got stuff all over it. Because my hands are dirty. Where's the other red one? Alright, so I'm going to put that Merry Christmas thing there, but I got to clean that now because it's dirty. Where did the other ones go? Didn't I just show you? Yeah, let me show you a clean one. Sorry. Like I said, I'm not a professional. And I'm going to put some of those candies up there too. I'm going to put that right there. But it was sticking straight out and I want it to bend. So I'm going to have to let that dry more and then I can glue that on. Now, let's stick a little bit of candies up here. And, do I want to lay them down or do I want to use the actual candies? What do you guys think? Should I use the real peppermints or the little... No, I'm going to use some peppermints. I'm going to use these ones. These ones are smaller. So you know what these were? I'm going to show you right now. That home store sells... Hold on. So I bought these last year after Christmas. These are originally $4. And, you know, after Christmas, you stock up on stuff, especially if you have a business. These were $4, and I got them for 80 cents last year. After the holidays when they marked everything down. But see how they have the little peppermint candies on it? And I really wanted those. Because I bought a whole bunch of these, and I've never used this the whole entire holidays. I've never used these, or last year. So what I did was I broke them off here with my wire cutters. So I just clipped the little candies. But these are kind of hard to get off. Not the candy, but I wanted to save this part too. Because I thought, oh my God, now I'm thinking everything for desserts and cakes. But I'm like, look at the little piece right here. I was like, that would look cute going up a cake, like, you know, in detail. You could add those on a cake. So I clipped them all off and glued the tops, and then I took the candies. So, you know, they have these there. They don't have this. This is different. This part's different, but they have the little candies. I seen them there today. So I took all the candies off that one, and then I clipped this down, and I saved this for cake. Cupcakes. Yeah, so, but that's what these came from. And these are actually 2 pieces because they came apart. And I was like, oh my God, I broke them. I can't get it off now. Oh, look. They're just two little pieces. And then you, whoops, wrong way. Now watch me not get it back on. Yeah, all right, yeah. All right, so I'm going to stick these in the white. Oh, let me turn that one around. It's got a little glue on the back. So I'm sticking those in the white. And then I think I'm going to say I'm done. After, I'm going to go and add the, I'm going to add some of those little beads, every other one around this. But tedious with the tweezers, and I'm sure you guys don't want to watch me do that. But seeing how I started it, I need to do it. Oh, that one's got the hole in the top. Oh, I'm going to leave it. Isn't that cute? But I wanted something on that second level, so I'm going to put that Merry Christmas. That one will go, and Merry Christmas will be right in the front of that second level. Aren't they cute? Or you can even do, I mean, you can use so many things with these. Oh, and then the bottom. Let's decorate that bottom piece. Let me get all this out of the way. You can use little pom-poms. There's so many things that you can use. The dollar store sells the little tiny teeny beach. You can use as, oh, I had the little candy canes too. I forgot about those. Those would have been cute. I'm not going to overdo it though. I always want to overdo everything. Right. Let me just move some of this stuff. So I'm debating on which ones I want. I think that top on. Where's the top? Yeah, I gotta get that on there. I like that in the front of it. It pops in that red from her dress, so it's not all just. And I should have did the red little beads instead of the green, huh? Maybe. I don't know. I have to look. So I'm gonna add those with my tweezers. All right. So like I said, you could do yarn. What do I have? I have that twine. I have. So at the home store, they sell these in all different colors. You know, the twine that's on the little spindles. I love these. I bought them all last year in all different colors. But you could add this. That's what I did on the last cake. I just put this on here, and I just glued it all the way around. And of course, my glue gun's not on, but I might just add this, or I think these are too big. I think the white are too big. We could do the red on it and then add that underneath. So this is underneath the board. That would be cute. Right on the edge. You guys can't see it, huh? I always gotta get in front of the camera. Alright. So I was thinking of doing, now remember, we're gonna have that Merry Christmas sign right there. It's just, it won't stay straight, so I'm gonna have to glue that. I'm gonna wait for that to dry a little, or make the sign bendable. But we can do these little beads down here. Whoops. And I could put these on the bottom, like hanging underneath the beads. That would be cute. Yeah, I like that. I wish I could get that Christmas thing to stay. I want it to bend. Are there two of them? No. It's not bending. It's not bending. Thank you, Tracy. They're just so fun to make. Just a thin ribbon around the edge. Yeah, I know. Those are kind of big. I wish I had, I got to look at, I don't want the, I don't know, I might do the red, but I want to find a little bit of a bigger bead, and I know I have this somewhere. I just don't think they're up here. Oh, or you could do this. This would be cute. Hold on. I just found this down in my drawer. You could do this. That would be cute right there. That's what I'm going to do right here. So it pops that red down. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this. I like that. Hobby Lobby. And then we'll have the Merry Christmas right there. I just got to get her to bend and stay. That's too wet though, so I don't want to put glue on it yet. I got to let that dry out a little more. because I don't like that it's sticking out straight. I want it to bend with the frosting. So I'm just going to let that dry a little more. Yeah, Judy, they're not that bad. I mean, I'm trying to show you. This would have been done already. Yeah, and I do use a blow dryer, guys, to, the plastic sign mooring. I didn't think of using the blow dryer on the sign to soften it. Thank you. I don't know, though. I don't want to break it. I'm just going to wait for that to dry. I mean, this has all got to dry out for a good week before you can even seal them. A week to 2 weeks, depending on how heavy you do your frosting. But when I did my ice creams, I like the drips on the ice cream to be thick. So it really looks like fudge dripping down. So when you're using your caulk and glue and conditioner, I would drip it down, and then, kind of from a distance, not too close, I would hit it with the blow dryer, and you can control how that drip goes, and it would be, can I show that on there? I don't know if this one did it. I did a few ice creams. But I like the drip thicker. Is it on the other ones? Let me see. Oh, I did the chocolate. Yeah. So I've done a few ice creams. So I wanted the chocolate to look chunky. See how it sticks out and it's chunky? I'm not in front of my camera, so I'm hoping you can, I don't know if you're seeing. And I hit that with the blow dryer to make that pop out and drip like that. That one's, okay. And then I did a whimsical one too. These ones I did last summer. Or this summer. I made them this summer. All right. I don't know where to set all these things. I gotta get this room organized. All right. Let me set these. Actually, let me put these back and then I'll pan up. Whoa. Oh, for the next cake I'm going to show you because I thought it was cool. Let me pan up real quick. Okay. They're so fun. You guys got to make these. If you haven't made one, especially if you have kids, it's the cup, like the milkshake things. These would be so fun to do with your kids. These I'm going to put a little ribbon around. I still haven't finished these. And today I got my milkshake glasses, so I'm excited to do those. But I wish I knew how to do these when the kids were little. So these nuts look so real. I'm going to show you what they are. Are they up here yet? They look so freaking real. It's unbelievable. You guys are not going to believe what they are. I was like, what? And the pink tree, I learned these from the pink tree. I got to give her a shout out too, because she's really good too. It is Pet Bird and Small Pet Litter by K. Cobb. KT K. Cobb. Pet Bird and Small Litter. Here, let me. So if you want to take a screenshot, it's the light, right? It's Pet Bird Litter. It looks just like peanuts. It's unbelievable. They look just, I did my caramel apples and candy apples with it. My chocolate cake I did. Your hot cocos. Pan out. Yeah, it looks just like, they look just like real peanuts. It amazes me how cool that is. Isn't it cool? They look just like real peanuts. And then the caramel apples. And that's just the caramel paint. You could use the silicone or you could just drip the caramel paint down it with a little bit of glue. And then, you know, your dried spackling for the frosting there. And then your little candies. Aren't they cute? I love them. I'm so obsessed with fake bakes. I've been playing around. I love them. You could get so creative. Like I said, I'm just starting them, so I've been looking on Pinterest at some of them, and oh my God, they're amazing. I mean, gumballed and candied. There's a candy cane one. There's one that's like, did I just get chocolate on my face? There's one that's got, so they probably use like PVC piping or something to, so they got a cake. Then there's another cake on it, but there's a space in between, and there's ice cream cones. So I'm sure there's like some kind of stick through the ice cream cone that holds the next level up. So there's a cake and then ice cream cones that are holding the next cake up. And then what was the next thing? Ice cream cones. Then there was another level. Oh my God, these things were amazing. I was like, I love these. No, Connie, I haven't sold any because I don't normally sell them. I just started making these and realized I like doing them. But I'm going to start selling them. I don't really know how much they go for. So I'm going to have to, do some research to see how much fake baked Christmas cakes and cakes go for. With this one, I got to touch up some of the frosting. And I don't know if I'm going to put those jewels in it. That might be too much. I don't want to overkill it. They're so fun to make, though. So if you got little kids or grandkids, like especially the hot cocos and things, so it would be so fun to do with. Or Christmas cookies with the, you can make little Christmas cookies. So with, what's that Play-Doh, the dough? No, not Play-Doh. Magic Model. Magic Model. You could just roll it out and then get your cookie cutter, cut it out, let that dry, and then take your little spackling frosting and frost them and decorate them. The girl on top is from Hobby Lobby. I got her, and I was debating on which one I wanted to do. And I'll be doing these on a cake too. And then the family. Aren't they cute? And those are from Hobby Lobby. And I had the smaller ones that would have fit down on the bottom, but both their feet were broke. So, and they only had one of each. They had a little boy and girl. They were really small that I was going to add down on the bottom. And then when I was at the register, the lady said, do you know their feet are broke off? And I didn't even notice. And they were the only ones left. And I was like, this was $14.99, but 50% off. So $7.50. And I don't know how much she was. She's probably about the same amount. No, because those were too big. The ones that I got these at the at-home store. The ones that they had at Hobby Lobby were smaller, but the feet were broke on them. I don't know. Oh, yeah, these I do want to add. Yeah, they're going to go. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just got to shove. I'm going to wait for that to dry a little because it's still really wet. And then I'm just going to take like my scissors or a knife. Because remember, this is styrofoam. Because my frosting's not thick enough to hold them. So I just got to get their feet down so they don't keep tipping. But yeah, I'm going to add them up on there. Because I think they're cute. It's like, that's mom, even though it kind of looks like a little girl. And these are her kids. Or that's big sister and she's babysitting, okay? But yeah, I love them. So I'll be adding these to that. I just got to poke that, but I want that to dry out a little bit more. And I'll be adding the Merry Christmas on the second level. So ties in the red down there. And then we'll have the red trim going around here. My glue gun's not on, or it takes forever to warm up. And I'm just going to glue this right to the cardboard all the way around. So it gives it that finished little look. And I'll post a picture of this tomorrow. I'm just going to let it dry out. The cake takes probably, now it really depends on how much frosting. Like I did a thin layer because you don't want to waste your spackle, especially if you make these a lot. And you don't need a lot of it. Like I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you my test cake that I did before I did my red and white ones. Because I love lemon. So I was like, I got to do a lemon cake. And I think, these are done with the Dollar Tree boxes. So, I wanted to do a practice cake. Now, like I said, I got carried away with that little frosting bag. But I made little lemon out of epoxy. What's that stuff called? Resin. I made the little lemon slices there. And then I got a little carried away with the frosting. But that was my first cake. Tina, I gotta let these dry out. So about a good week, I'd say a good week, and it would probably be a good 2 weeks before I would even try to ship it. Now, this one I was thinking of selling, but the only problem is I'm nervous to ship these. I've never shipped them. I'm like, how would you ship these? I'd be nervous that they fall apart. Yeah, you want a close up of a chocolate cake. You want to see the chocolate cake? Yeah. So that's a practice cake. So remember, practice with the Dollar Tree little boxes first. Now, these aren't sealed yet because I'm still waiting for them to dry. And then I did the chocolate covered strawberries. And then it's got those little fake peanuts, pet litter, whatever you want to call it. And then you got your light spackling as your frosting. Oh, and then the little chocolate. You see that little chocolate? The little chocolate pieces all over it. You know what I did for that? Because I was like, I don't know how to make little chocolates. Hold on, let me grab them and show you. Let me grab them. You guys, I bought so many molds, it's crazy. Silicone molds. And then you don't use lightweight spackling when you're doing these little, see I did like little hearts. I'm going to make little macaroons. Like I did the little macaroon in pink. And it's got the little red frosting in the middle. These I probably should have let dry more before I threw them in here because they're starting to chip a little. But I did the little red hearts. But what I did was I have a mold for chocolate bar. And I just filled out, let me show you. Where's my chocolate bar mold? Oh my God, there's so many in here. So I just took my plaster of Paris. So plaster of Paris almost looks like the same container as your lightweight spackling, but it's not, okay? This stuff gets hard within 10 minutes. And all you're going to do is follow the directions. It's 2 parts, so I did a whole bunch of silicone molds. So I used 2 cups of this to 1 cup of water. So it's 2 parts this to 1 part water. And you got to mix it really well, and it dries super fast. So you got to hurry up and get that mixed and get it down. But what I did, instead of doing this whole chocolate bar, I just filled out some of the little squares because I knew I just wanted. And then once they dry in like an hour. Once it was dry, then I just took it and I set it on. I use this rock to help hold my phone, my Archon mount. Because when I have my phone leaning too far, it tips the Archon. So I use this as a base to hold it down. So I set them on here, as you can see, and then I took this and I smashed them into small little pieces. And then I threw the small little pieces into the mixture of silicone and chocolate, that we did for the dripping. I mixed it into that and stirred it so it got all sides. And then once it dried, I just sprinkled it all over the chocolate cake. So it looked like little pieces of chocolate. Sometimes you gotta use your imagination. But these are all done with the little, see, I don't got frosting on these ones yet. The little molds, and why is that all wet? Huh, this lid is all wet. I didn't bake them. Why are they all wet? That's weird. They're not wet in there. The inside of the lid was all wet. I don't understand where that just came from. But, yeah, I was just playing around because I did a whole bunch of gingerbreads, but I didn't let them dry enough before I sealed, so I have a few different sealers, and I sealed them. Let me grab it because I don't remember the name. I Actually, I think it's over here. So I use it on my mannequin heads, and I just happen to have it. Is it in here? I don't think it's in here. Oh, where is it? I got a few different sealers. Let me look. I don't know where to put them. This isn't the one I use. I don't see it. I don't see the one I used. It should find in that little thing. The one I use for my mannequin heads. When I paint my mannequin heads, it should be in this little container, but I'm not seeing it in here. I don't know where it is, but if this isn't the one I use, but you could just use the acrylic or polyacrylic protective finish clear. It dries clear and it's a matte, so it doesn't have a gloss to it. The one I used has a gloss, and I would have rather used the matte on the candy. I didn't like them glossy. I'd rather have them in a matte finish. I don't know. The other one was a gloss, though, and I didn't like the candies in the gloss. I like them more matte. Or, you guys, I did pull this out, too. I forgot. Sequins. This is just sequins. I make lollipops with sequins from Hobby Lobby, so I usually use this for my lollipops. You could have also put that around, include that around as your trim on your cardboard piece. But I got this today at the At Home store because I think this will look cool on a white cake, a vanilla cake, and then I got the little trees to go around it. Ain't that going to be cute? I don't know. I love this pointy, I don't know what it is. I thought it was cute. And then add a little star or something on the top. So now everything I'm looking at is like, oh, that will look good on a cake. Yeah, Minwax is good too. Yup. I can't remember the one I used, and I do not see it. I don't know why it's not in that box. Is it over there? No. But you guys, I want to show you what I did do. So when I did my red and white cake, and I'm going to show you that, I didn't have any fake sprinkles. I have lots of real sprinkles because my daughter makes real cookies, and she's in California. She left most of her sprinkles, except her high-end ones that are gorgeous, and she won't give me. But she left her cheaper ones behind, and she had red. So I use real sprinkles in the cake. But I'm going to tell you, when you do real sprinkles, because you're waiting for things to dry. Yeah, I do make candies and lollipops, but these are just the, they come in a big bag. They're just thin, like felt-looking candies. Because I wanted, red sprinkles in it. Now, the thing when you use real sprinkles is because this is still wet when I'm putting them on there, the real sprinkles melted. But I like that because it added pink into the frosting. So can you see the pink? Let me zoom in. Can you see the pink in the frosting? Now, I didn't put that there. That's from the sprinkles melting. But I like it, so keep that in mind if you use real sprinkles. Now, I wouldn't use real sprinkles in something I'm selling, but I knew I was keeping this. And I liked, and I like a couple days later, I was like, oh my God, there's pink all over my white frosting. What happened? And I was like, oh, the frosting melted. Or not the frosting, the sprinkles. But I like it. It pops that pink in there because there's pink in this. So I thought, oh, that's cute. But, if you're selling these, just be aware that if you're using real sprinkles, they do melt and they do run. I love that one. They're both. I love these. I'm going to make a cake tomorrow after I do my tutorial, my design group. Got to get my garland going here. Well, I appreciate all you guys joining me. And if you guys make a cake, I want a photo. You must message me and send me pics. because I'm just obsessed with them. They're so cute and real looking. So I'm going to finish this up. I'll probably finish it in the morning. Where is the candy cane cone made from? Candy cane cone. You mean that was on top of the cake? That I bought. The candy cane tree there. That I bought at Hobby Lobby. Thank you. It's cute. It's still not done though. I'm going to add a little bit more. Like see, right in here, I just want a couple long drips. Right here, I want a long drip. And then I want to add this to, I'm just going to turn my glue gun on. I'm going to finish it tonight. I'm going to add the Merry Christmas. Louie, stop whining. Because I already indented the cake with it. Thank you, Tina. Louie's crying at the doors because he wants to come in and they can't because all he does is whine when I'm live. Thank you, Sheila. Yeah, Robin, practice with the Dollar Tree boxes because, I don't know. I think because their boxers are kind of small, but they got the bigger plastic containers too. Did I get that at the Dollar Tree or? Yeah, the bigger containers. You could use plastic too. Because that cake came out, it's just skinny. I think if the bottom was fatter, and again, I over frosted with those stars. But I'm gonna do 5 tiers. I'm gonna try it. And then I bought the thin, let me grab it so I can show you. So it goes, you know how you have like the cake and then you might have, well, you would have the same size. And then like say you had chocolate and then the vanilla in the middle and then another chocolate cake on the bottom. So it's like, oh, I'm going to try that too. I mean, you don't know what you can do until you try. Yeah, so this will be on YouTube. And you guys, if you're watching the replay, please like, share, subscribe, follow. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you guys all joining me. I'm going to finish this. All I got to do is get this on there. And then I'm going to add the red little, I keep putting stuff somewhere and I don't know. That red little trim on the bottom of the cardboard. And, you know, I probably should have painted this cardboard green so it really would have popped against that white. But I didn't. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate you sharing. You guys are really the best. And again, if you make this, send me photos. I need to see them. Because maybe you'll give me ideas. But I'm going to finish this. And I'll post pictures of it tomorrow, okay? All right, guys. I'm going to go. You all have a great night. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye.